time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Astros are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Zach Greinke will be on the mound for the Astros. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Ready now is Eli White. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
That'll bring in Nick Solak as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. They'll check in with an average still south of 230. 1 home run and 3 driven in. Greinke comes set. Here it is on 1-0. Fouled off. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. White aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Diaz will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting third, the left fielder, David Dahl.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Career line against Greinke. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Comes set. The 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Kyle Gibson gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. Here's the first pitch. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Lifted down the line in left.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
And that's the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 3.
And now, Miles Straw, career against Kyle Gibson. He's a .333 hitter. Now here's the first offering. Hit to third, right to him. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2 out, nobody on. Just a tick behind for a strike. Three and 1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3 and 2 now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The throw into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Alvarez at second with 2 down. That's wide, 2-0.
Tread lightly in this situation. Got a great hitter at the plate, runner in scoring position. Don't be afraid, you got the base open.
Hit in the air to center field. Calhoun waits on it, and that will end the inning. 2-out double left stranded. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. Chris Davis next to bat, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Greinke steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Well, today's game provides the Astros with a chance to complete a series sweep, guys.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep. No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder. Nobody out, runner on first. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 on its way. Down the left field line and deep. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. None out, runners at first and second. Just hung in there on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. hit hard on the ground towards second. Altuve fields it cleanly to second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Digging in next, Charlie Culberson. Career line against Greinke. He's hitless in 6 tries. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Altuve for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
So next to the plate for Texas, Jose Trevino comes into this one with 3 hits in 11 at-bats in the series. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
A runner on first with 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the stretch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
So now to the plate, Eli White. Now this is popped up. Room, however, behind the plate for Castro. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. On now to the bottom of the second. Texas is out in front, 1-0. Now into the box, Kyle Tucker. Career against Kyle Gibson. He's hitting .429. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And he fouls this one off. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield.
Batting
1 away.
The first baseman, Yulieski.
Next up for the Astros, Yuli Gurriel. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story. And the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. So the next to bat will be Aledmus Diaz, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Career against Kyle Gibson. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Set. Here it comes. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 left for Houston. It remains 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that means Nick Solak will dig in.
Nick Solak.
Greinke's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
1-1 the count now. Here it comes. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
David Dahl to the plate now as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Struck out in his first at bat. Ready with the 0-1.
That's out.
A runner at second, nobody out. Right side. Gurriel brings it in. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Next to hit, Joey Gallo struck out in his last trip to the plate.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 2-1 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Altuve has it. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Up next for the Rangers, Chris Davis. He singled in his first AB. Now here's the pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rangers lead it 2-0.
We're back now as the Astros ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now the first pitch. Ross Adolph is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 delivery. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Here's the 2-1 home. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Ready with the 3-1. Popped him up. Solak is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Up next, Miles Straw.
Number 3.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch out, nothing doing. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Adolph, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Now at the plate, Yordan Alvarez, runner in scoring position with two gone. And now the first pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. And it's 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. Here comes the 1-2. Is swung on and missed, strike three. Astros leave one. They trail things here 2-0. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Here's Rougned Odor now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hot shot down the line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Into the box, Charlie Culberson. Fouled away. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. The windup and the 0-1. A little indecisive with that swing as he waves through it. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 1-2 pitch. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch-out. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Just got a piece to the right side. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Hard hit ball to second, fielded by Adore. And there's one away. One out, base is empty, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Here's the first pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
you have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
So he sets him down swinging. Kyle Tucker becomes out number 2 this inning.
10, Yulieski Gurriel.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Gets the outside corner, strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 2-0. Now to the plate, Jose Trevino. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Greinke gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Here's the 0-2. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Liner in there for a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
The 0-1 delivery. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
A payoff pitch one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. And stepping in, Nick Solak. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Now here's the first offering. Trevino stands at first with 1 out. Bounced weakly near the plate. Altuve for 1. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Next, it'll be David Dahl, grounded out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. 2 out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 from Greinke. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Rangers leave 1. They're up 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Astros.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz.
Aledmys Diaz.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. The 1-1 home.
That's ball 2.
Popped him up. Culberson is there. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Next up is Jason Castro. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch of the AB now. Lifted the other way to left center. Waiting on it is Dahl. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in is Ross Adolph. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now the first pitch. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone into the upper deck. And good for him. Ross Adolph has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
The second baseman, Jose.
Yes, he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Now a throw over, and the runner back. Into the box now, Miles Straw, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Little pitch and catch chance for Odor at second base, and that'll do it. Astros get a run back here on the solo shot. Through 5 innings, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Blake Taylor takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Joey Gallo.
Joey Gallo.
Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
The bat, number 4. Designated
So next to bat will be Chris Davis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Fouled off. 1-1. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Gurriel moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 5.
Next to dig in, Willie Calhoun comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0. Three balls and a strike to Willie Calhoun.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Rangers set down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the DH, Yordan Alvarez.
The designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He's set and the pitch.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Runners off for second. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Culberson has room in foul territory. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 30.
Next, it'll be Kyle Tucker. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
The first baseman, number 10.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole, period, the end.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Odor on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Ryan Stanek is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Digging in will be Rougned Odor. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
A ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Here it comes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to hit is Charlie Culberson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0. Popped him up. Bregman in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back. And now in the box, Jose Trevino singled last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eli White flew out last time up. first pitch of the AB now. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. Bregman gloves it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. They lead it 2-1. Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the outfielder, Aledmys Diaz.
The left fielder, Aledmys.
First delivery to him. And that misses, ball 1. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Swing and a line drive. And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, the catcher, Jason.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change will be forthcoming. That'll be it for Kyle Gibson. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. At the plate, Jason Castro, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Pause and the 0-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Culberson is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. High leverage at-bat here, and standing in, it'll be Ross Adolph. And a big at-bat here as he'd be the go-ahead run. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Diaz leads off first with 1 away. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate now, Jose Altuve. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. And he pops it up. Odor waits on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. One left for Houston. They're down 2-1. Austin Pruitt has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So here is Nick Solak. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Nick Solak.
First pitch on the way.
Ball, that's inside.
The Astros are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1. They're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
Strong patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting.
So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. And now the first pitch. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Fouled off.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 1 out and a runner on second base. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's Chris Davis now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Every runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Ready with the 3-1. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Rangers leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Jonathan Hernandez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Miles Straw.
The center fielder, number 3.
Now here's the first offering.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The windup and the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And there's one down now. Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the AB on its way. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Odor has it, and that's the second out. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. All set to start the 9th in this one, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from it.
Standing in now, Rougned Odor. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he misses with it. 1-1. Calhoun gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. From the stretch.
That's Bolton.
Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The catcher.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
So now into the box is Jose Trevino. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. To first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting.
Big at-bat now, and here is Eli White, though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Now the 2-0.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there retires the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Astros. It's now 3-1 Texas. Jose Leclerc takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Striding in for Houston, Kyle Tucker singled in his last at-bat.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
First pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
The 2-0. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
The first baseman.
Now at the plate here is Yuli Gurriel. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fastball well outside.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Ground ball left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Now batting, left fielder, Aledmys Diaz.
And now here is Aledmys Diaz. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Aledmys Diaz goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with. So now to the plate, Jason Castro. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Here's the 1-1.
Ball 2. I got 2-1 to count.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Will hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happening.
Stepping in now, Ross Adolph, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Now the 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. Gurriel over at second. Castro at first, 2 out in the inning. Last strike now for Houston. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Just a good, clean, crisp game. And a quick one, too, to boot. Great pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings made all the difference in this one.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Texas took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Kyle Gibson earns his 5th winner of the year. Jose Leclerc records the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon